Hey everyone, if you don't already know me, my name is Ethan and I'm a first year medical student here at UCLA. I've been making these weekly videos as a form of mentorship and self-reflection. This week we're learning about the gastrointestinal system. I'm just on my way to class right now, so I really hope you enjoy this video. Okay, so I'm at the med school now. This morning, I just have asynchronous material, so just going through modules one by one. This afternoon, we have our FOP course, which stands for Foundations of Practice. It's also our doctoring course, where we get to practice our clinical skills and work with different patients and different patient populations. So today, our session is focused on caring for unhoused patients, and I will be interviewing standardized patients. So standardized patients are actors and actresses who come into our classrooms and basically act as real patients for us, and we get to practice our history taking, our physical exam maneuvers, and that's exactly what I'll be doing today. So really looking forward to the session. I actually purposely signed up for today's session because I'm really just eager to learn how to better take care of unhoused patients. Feeling a bit nervous, but also super excited for today.
Okay, Ethan, what did we do today?
Yeah, so today I interviewed for FOP, and I thought it went pretty well. I did a very targeted history and review of systems, but I ran out of time for the physical exam, so I kind of rushed through that a little bit. So I need to work on that, but I felt like I did a really good job just like connecting with the patient who was unhoused and trying to learn their story. So appreciated that, but definitely a lot more development, a lot more growing to do. But happy with how today went. Okay, we got Lorenzo. Where are we right now?
We're at Cultural Wellness Week. Today we're going to be highlighting our undocumented allies student group.
Cool. Excited to be here. And we got some dinner for tonight too. Okay, so I'm over at my friend Jason's apartment. He lives in like the graduate student housing. He very kindly lets me do my laundry here, so I'm just doing my laundry now. This is Mai. Why do you have 3 coffees?
I have 3 coffees because I want to get this for Itza. Because she likes her alphabet coffee.
Nice. This is actually mine.
Yeah. And this is Ethan. We drink the same kind of coffee.
An oat milk vanilla latte.
Yeah. With oat milk.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. This morning we had a lecture on inflammatory bowel disease, and now I have histopath lab where we'll be looking at the liver and the pancreas. I didn't want to make this video, but I think I have to. It's a confession video. But last term, I failed my OSCE exam. So for those who don't know what an OSCE is, an OSCE exam is basically where we are videotaped and oftentimes like watched by an observer as we conduct an exam with a patient. And that exam often entails taking a history of the presenting illness, conducting a physical exam, and then doing counseling with the patient. So the last block, our presenting situation was someone with a 6-month history of hypertension, and we had to do a history and a physical and do some counseling all within 25 minutes. And I failed. I spent so much time prepping for the physical exam portion because there were so many different exam maneuvers that we had to do, from listening to the lungs, listening to the heart, listening for abdominal bruits, different secondary causes of hypertension, that I had completely not paid as much attention to the history taking because I didn't think that was going to be assessed as much. But yeah, it was. And I failed it, so I just had to redo it, and I just completed it. Same presenting situation, but this time like the director of the course was there observing me, and honestly I felt so embarrassed, especially like 3 weeks ago. But turns out like a lot of my classmates also failed the exam, so I saw a lot of them there. And at the end of the day, like the whole reason we're here is to learn and to grow and to become really good physicians. As much as I'm embarrassed and disappointed. I know this was a really great opportunity to learn and to grow into a kinder and more competent and compassionate physician, and for that I'm thankful. Okay, that's the end of my confession that I really didn't want to do, but I think is really important for the future generations. So I'm gonna go back, do a little bit of studying, catching up on some work. I was sick all last week, so I have a lot of catching up to do, but hope you enjoyed this reflection. So apparently the MS1s are playing the MS4s in a game of soccer, so I biked over. I'm gonna go check it out. Just leaving the med school now. It's about 9 o'clock. This week is Ramadan, so Ramadan Mubarak for everyone who's celebrating. Personally, I am not Muslim, but I really enjoy learning about different religions and cultures. And tonight, the Arab and Muslim Student Association put on an incredible event that I attended, and it was really nice to meet all the students and talk to classmates and friends and professors who were there. Just gonna get on the bike now and bike back home. Oh hey, didn't see you there. Do you want to know about a free and easy way to become a better student? Well then, let me introduce you to Brilliant.org, who are very kindly sponsoring this video. Brilliant is a place where you learn by doing, with thousands of interactive lessons in math, data analytics, programming, and AI. So I know many of you watching are students, many of you are pre-med students. So Brilliant.org offers a lot of different courses that I think can help supplement your learning. So they have courses on electricity and magnetism. They have courses on astrophysics. They have courses on probability. They also have just a couple different case study courses that I think are super interesting. Topping the charts with Spotify, maximizing electric car value. I believe the key to becoming a successful student is to make learning not feel like this chore, not feel like this thing that you just have to do and you really don't want to do, but something that you genuinely are excited about. And I think that's where Brilliant.org can come in and really help you. So to try out everything Brilliant has to offer for free for a full 30 days, go to Brilliant.org/EthanLibros, or go down below to click the link in my description for 20% off Brilliant's annual premium subscription. So thank you very much to Brilliant for sponsoring this video. Now back to the video. Had a lecture on diarrhea, constipation, and colon cancer, and now just heading to anatomy lab.
Anatomy went well.
Anatomy went well.
We learned about the
Foregut,
midgut, and hindgut.
Nice.
And because of all that studying, I'm kind of hungry now.
Oh my goodness.
So, came to the student store to get some snacks.
Nice. We just had our structural racism and health equity course where we're learning about the incarceration system, especially here in LA County, and how best to care for incarcerated folks, and also just how best to create a more just and humane society. So it was a really interesting session. We had Mark Anthony, Clayton Johnson speak to us, and it was just really interesting to hear his thoughts. Gonna head to the library now and just do some studying. So this is Kav.
Hey, how's it going?
Is going well. And this is Kazra.
Hello.
So they're both MS2s. Is that correct?
Yes. Yep.
And how are you doing today?
Good. We're just getting ready for. I'm getting ready for surgery rotations.
Yeah, I'm getting ready for peds and EM. Yeah.
Cool.
Not ready
You're gonna do great.
at all.
You're both gonna do great, and I wish you all the best.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, it's about 7 o'clock. I have the most wrinkly shirt ever, and I don't have an iron, but that's okay. I'm gonna make some breakfast right now. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Walking in late to FOP with the fork. Okay, to recap from the crazy hectic day, this morning we had a lecture on abdominal pain. It's our second lecture on abdominal pain. And then this afternoon we had our Foundations of Practice course where we're learning about financing healthcare. So all the complexities and the messiness of the American healthcare system. This week is also Cultural Awareness Week. So pretty much every lunch and dinner is sponsored by the Jedi office. Tonight, the Persian Society was hosting a little event, so I stopped by, got some Persian goodies. Now I'm back in this room, gonna do some more studying. Okay, it's about 9 o'clock on a Friday night, just leaving the med school now. Today is Saturday. Thought it was about time to break out of the Westwood bubble. Westwood is where UCLA is, and I spend like all my time there. And I want to explore other parts of LA, so I drove out to Silver Lake, which is supposed to be like the hipster part of LA. Thankfully, there was like no traffic, so it was only a 22-minute drive. I think I'm gonna spend all today here just exploring, biking around, and going to some coffee shops. But first, I need to fuel up, so I'm just making some oats with apples right now. Okay, so I think I'm in love with Silver Lake. It's super cool here. Okay, so today is actually the LA Marathon, and I have a couple classmates running it. So I'm gonna try to bike to the finish line, at least where I think the finish line is. I think it's about 2 miles from UCLA, which is pretty convenient. So I'm gonna head there now and see what I can find. Okay, I got so sweaty on that bike ride, but it was super cool to see the marathon. I really feel inspired to run it next year. So maybe next year I'll run it. Anyway, gonna have some lunch from my favorite Trader Joe's and hopefully have a super productive study session. Fingers crossed. I'm at Jason's apartment. We're gonna do a haircut. I'm gonna give myself a haircut. Hopefully this goes well. I think the haircut looks pretty good, but you can be the judge. Well, that's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing and leaving a comment down below. I'd really appreciate it. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful day.